Is it time to buy or sell Nvidia stock? In this video, we're diving deep into Nvidia. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 6th of May, 2025. And now, we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the first day of May in the year 2025, our system has identified Nvidia as a buy candidate, awarding it a score of 2.91. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this timeframe. The stock has experienced an increase of 1.73%. This equates to an average return of 0.43% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The stock is positioned at the upper part of a very wide and declining trend in the short term. This situation typically presents a favorable selling opportunity for short-term traders. As a reaction, back toward the lower part of the trend can be anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $114.17 would initially suggest a slower rate of decline and could potentially indicate the beginning of a trend reversal. The current 3-month trend predicts a possible change of negative 20.77% over the next 3 months, with potential returns ranging from negative 41.50% to negative 20.33%. Evaluating the longer term, our 12-month analysis shows a projected change of 4.80%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 12.41% to positive 40.03% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price between $99.45 and $158.99. Our latest daily update for Nvidia includes the headline, Red Day on Tuesday for Nvidia stock after losing a fraction of a percent. The Nvidia stock price fell by a fraction of a percent on the last day, which was Tuesday, the 6th of May, 2025, dropping from $113.82 to $113.54. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 3.54%, with a day low at $110.82 and a day high of $114.74. The price has risen in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by 14.81% over the past 2 weeks. Volume increased on the last day by 17 million shares, although this occurred amid falling prices. This may serve as an early warning, suggesting that the risk could increase slightly over the next couple of days. In total, 148 million shares were traded for approximately $16.82 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $153.13, while the lowest price was $86.63. Currently, the price is 25.85%, or $39.59 below the 52-week high, and 49.08%, or $109.44, below the all-time high reached on the 15th of January, 2018, when the price soared to $222.98. Nvidia is navigating a challenging landscape marked by significant developments and potential impacts on its stock price. Stifel analyst Ruben Roy has expressed confidence that Nvidia, as a best-in-breed company, can endure tariff headwinds that threaten its access to key markets, particularly China. The CEO, Jensen Huang, emphasized that losing engagement in China's booming artificial intelligence market would represent a tremendous loss. A sentiment reinforced by the recent charge of $5.5 billion resulting from U.S. restrictions on chip shipments to the region. Furthermore, Bernstein's Stacy Rasgon pointed out the dire consequences if Nvidia cannot penetrate the Chinese artificial intelligence market, essentially handing dominance to competitors like Huawei. This concern echoes across the investor landscape, potentially stirring apprehension around Nvidia's growth prospects in the short term. While the immediate stock price reaction may reflect investor sentiment around these geopolitical tensions and tariff implications, the longer-term outlook hinges on Nvidia's ability to adapt and capture emerging opportunities in artificial intelligence and other sectors. As analysts assess the market response today, Nvidia's strategy and resilience will be crucial in determining its recovery trajectory and price stability moving forward. Analyst ratings. On Friday, April 25, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned Nvidia an outperform grade with a downgrade action. On Friday, April 25, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned Nvidia a buy grade with a hold action. On Friday, April 25, 2025, it was reported that Piper Sandler assigned Nvidia an overweight grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, April 16, 2025, it was reported that Raymond James assigned Nvidia a strong buy grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, April 16, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Nvidia a buy grade with a hold action. Analysts have given Nvidia stock a general buy rating. They assess the price-to-earnings ratio as sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts assign the stock a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Nvidia. The Nvidia stock exhibits buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the position of the short-term average being above the long-term average. In the event of a downward correction, there is expected support at $111.45 and $109.23. A drop below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Friday, April 4, 2025, and since then, the stock has risen by 20.39%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. In addition, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence. However, some negative signals have also been triggered, which may impact the near-term developments. Notably, volume increased alongside falling prices yesterday, serving as a potential early warning. Therefore, the stock should be monitored more closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 22 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 22 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 10 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 5 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal from 4 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal from 10 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 53 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal from 65 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Nvidia. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at 97.64 and 96.30. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as a breach of this level could lead to a decline towards the next support level. In this instance, Nvidia sees support just below today's level at 97.64. If this level is broken, the next support from accumulated volume will be at 96.30 and 94.31. This stock experiences average daily movements, and with a solid trading volume, the risk is deemed to be medium. Over the last trading day, the stock moved 3.92 between its high and low, which represents 3.54%. Throughout the past week, the stock has exhibited an average daily volatility of 3%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Nvidia, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. This is a relatively normal PE ratio, often seen in businesses with long track records or predictable revenues. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is expected on the 28th of May, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 88 cents. Keep an eye on these numbers, as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Nvidia. In the event of an upward trend, the The first resistance level for Nvidia is at $114.06. If you do not own any shares, it might be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the stock, this could be a point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Nvidia faces its first support level at $97.64. If this support level holds, it may present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Nvidia from multiple analyst sources is buy. Now, let's explore some recent insider trades. On the 21st of March, 2025, Robertson Donald F. Jr. conducted an insider sale of 1,900 shares of common stock. On the same day, Robertson Donald F. Jr. also conducted an insider sale of 2,300 shares of common stock. Additionally, on the same day, Robertson Donald F. Jr. sold 300 shares of common stock. Earlier, on the 19th of March, 2025, Robertson Donald F. Jr. sold 5,689 shares of common stock. On the 20th of March, 2025, Shaw RDS sold 2,300 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 56.133. Overall, insiders purchased 1,811,784 shares and sold 8,523,220 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $108.37, reflecting a decline of 4.55%. This stock experiences medium daily fluctuations, indicating a moderate level of risk. Additionally, a buy signal has emerged from a pivot bottom identified 21 days ago. Is Nvidia stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators show positivity. Even though the stock is currently experiencing a downward trend, we believe that this level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a reasonable chance for the stock to perform well in the near future. Following our assessment of the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 7th of May, we anticipate that Nvidia will open lower by approximately 50 cents and begin trading at $113.03. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information, you agree and are held liable for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day, with best regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.